This is part 3 on Unit 4, Worksheet 3, where we're going to be using the revolve tool and extrusions as well. I'm going to start by drawing the semicircle, and I'm going to do that on one of the two vertical planes. We can draw a circle right at the center, um, and the radius is 20, which means the diameter will be 40. Zoom out then, and I'm going to draw two lines, one straight from the center to the top. We'll revolve it around there, and one along the bottom. I can then get rid of the rest of the circle. So we just have this quarter of a circle that I can finish and revolve. So it has the profile. I'll select this vertical axis. And now we have that hemisphere at the top of this shape. Really what we can do is we can draw on the bottom of this hemisphere because it's a flat face. And we can sketch and extrude downwards to make the whole bottom of the shape. So I'll just try to quickly show the extrusion here, which is 42 all the way to the bottom. Now from here, we're actually going to sketch the bottom shape, which is 3 circles. One that has a diameter of 62. And if I go 34 to each side, we'll get the centers of the other circles. You see that those centers are separated by 68. These have radii of 16, diameters of 32. And here's where we can connect these circles, and we will use the tangent tool in a moment in order to line them up. So I want this line to be tangent to that circle and that circle. I gotta see that that symbol appears at each junction. You can see that I missed this circle, and so I'm gonna have to come back and change that. Since there's that separation right here. So you can click anywhere on these two circles. And now we've got tangent on both sides. So I'm going to finish the sketch, and I'm going to extrude the entire region. And I'm going to extrude it upwards without cutting it, because I want to join this as well. So I'll pull the arrow upwards and notice that it immediately assumes that I want to cut away. So I'm going to change the operation to join, and then the distance should be 15. On the bottom here, we've got you can make holes in this bottom section. You can fill at the base, but what's unique in this worksheet is trying to now cut out both a hole and like a groove in the top of this spherical space. So to do that, what I want to do is I'm going to open up this origin menu, and I'm going to look at the two vertical faces, which are my XZ and my XY. Okay, there we go. So if I select it, then it becomes visible. And so we're going to start by drawing the hole. And so I'm sketching on that plane that's in the center of the hemisphere. That hole has a diameter of 10. And so you can see that that hole or that circle is drawn in the center of the shape. It's not out on the edge, but we can sketch on it the same way we can on other sketches, or we can extrude on it the same way, excuse me. And so now we have a hole that goes through the shape. Same thing if I go into my origin here and I select this XZ plane that goes through the center of the hemisphere. I want to sketch on that so I can make this divot. And this divot is 12 wide. It goes all the way up to the top of the shape. I'm actually going to draw it over the shape just to make sure that I go high enough so that it cuts all the way through. And once again, this should be symmetric and through all. And so now we have that cut out as well. This isn't done. You still need to fill it. You still need to make the holes. And then there's actually a hole that goes up through the center of the shape with a radius of 20. And that you should just make from the bottom of the piece as well.